Hi friends, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. I'm Lex and I'm so excited to be back today with another video. For today's video, we are going to find a little summer decorate with me. My last two videos shopping together, and then I did a haul of everything I found for this summer decor, and now it's time that we put it all together and decorate together. I just want you guys to know I am so excited, and I do want to say that I do appreciate so many of you guys leaving comments, like introducing yourself, saying hi. I love when you guys follow me on Instagram and you message me and you tell me that you found me on YouTube. Like, it means the world to me, so feel free to keep doing that. Or if you're a new viewer, come say hi. I keep saying, although it doesn't feel like summer outside and no pools are open and we just had Memorial Day, I'm going to make it feel like summer and nostalgic and Americana coastal in here, because if it's not nice outside, we could at least make it cozy in here. Just remember, everything that I can link, I have linked, but if you go back and watch my haul, you can go through and see where everything was from. I'm filming this intro after I already decorated, and if I'm being so honest, I'm so happy with the way everything turned out, so I can't wait for you guys to see. So I won't yap too much for this intro, but just know that I appreciate you guys so much, and please let me know in the comments below if you love this decor as much as I do, or if you have any tips or thoughts. So grab yourself a cup of something caffeinated, get a cup of hot coffee, iced coffee, tea, get yourself cozy up on the couch, and let's spend some time decorating together. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Okay, we are starting off on my kitchen table, which is actually where I always start off, I feel like, my decorating videos. And this runner I got for $6.99 on Amazon, and I ordered one that it was exactly 5 feet, which is too small for my table because my table is also exactly 5 feet. So I want to order a bigger one, and I will, but I figured for the sake of the video, we're just going to put it on the table so you guys can see the total vibe. And it ironically matched the blue vase perfectly, so that's why I wanted to also put that on my kitchen table. And I just love like how it came together. I added in the smaller blue floral canister on my coffee bar, and I put some fake florals in it, and then I put in a small American flag in it. I just think it looks so cute, coastal, and festive, and it's perfect for the coffee bar because it kind of just matches with the flow. And I think these mugs look so perfect. I'm so obsessed with them, but I will be using them too. So they're decor and I will be using them. And then I added the small floral canister onto this little tray that I keep in my kitchen. You guys know I like to keep my kitchen counters very, very clear, so I just do a little bit of something to make it look like cute and intentional. So I added in more fake hydrangeas and a little American flag to this spot as well, so I think it ties in the whole coffee bar, kitchen table, and the kitchen counters really, really well. I think adding these small American flags into any vase that you have is a really affordable way to change up and give it that summer patriotic feel. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you would know that I am no stranger to pillow covers to change my throw pillows on my couch. It's a quick, efficient, affordable way to change up simple decor. Plus, it's easy to store pillow covers versus like multiple and many decor pillows. So I love this idea. I bought both of these off Amazon, and I think they are so just like simple and sweet and just coastal looking. I'm so in love with how they turned out, and I'm someone who does not like color. You guys know this, so this is like crazy for me, but I think it looks so good for summer. When I saw this vase in Kirkland's, I knew I had to have it. It was just so nicely made. The price was reasonable, and I knew it would be like a staple piece. I originally thought I would put it on my kitchen table until I found the canisters. I'm going to end up putting this on my living room table, and I think it just looks so good with the throw pillows. And like I said, put American flags in anything, and it just adds like an extra patriotic feel, obviously. And I think it looks so cute. Okay, now moving on to my entryway table. This is always my favorite space to decorate every season, every time. I love my entryway table, especially since I got this big vase and this big lamp. It is my favorite place to decorate, and I love how this turned out. So I obviously have the bigger American flags to put into that vase. And then I have this wicker scallop tray that I got at Target a few months ago. And these 3 pieces are my absolute favorite pieces for this table. They were a little bit of an investment, a little bit more on the pricey side, but for this table I wanted large items, and I just think it looks so good. It doesn't look overcrowded. It doesn't look like I just place things on the table. These 3 pieces ground everything, and it looks really intentional, and it's so easy to switch out simple small things to make it look cute for each season. And I did end up putting the blue baby breaths into this vase as well. I just had to wait till Mitchell got home so he could like use wire cutters or whatever to cut the stems really short, but it looks so cute. I think it will be in my thumbnail for this photo, so if you guys want to see, you can look there. I absolutely love how the entryway table turned out. It's very simple. There's hardly anything like drastic on it, and that's how I want my decor to look. Simple, intentional, and very, very seasonal for each season to make it happy. And I'm sure you guys guessed it, here I am putting more mini flags and little vases I already had, but I think it adds such a simple and sweet touch to these shelves that are already kind of have a lot going on, so I don't want too much on them, so I think it turned out real cute. And you'll find I'm doing very similar things to the fireplace and the shelves next to it, adding a couple flags into vases that already exist. So keeping my main decor, but adding a little patriotic touch. And then I'm adding this banner onto my mantle, and I think it's so cute. And remember, I got this at the dollar store. It was $1.25, and I think it's so cute. And before I decorated, I spent a lot of time on Pinterest, and I did see that people did ribbon on some candlesticks, so I knew I had candlesticks on my shelf, so I got this cute ribbon, red, white, and blue, but not like your traditional red, white, and blue. It's kind of more subtle. Added it, and I love how this looks. When Mitchell came home from work, he said this was his favorite part. He loved the ribbon on the candles. And I already had this basket on my front door with the Cosmo flowers from Hobby Lobby in it, but I wanted to make it a little red, white, and blue. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to add the ribbon, make a little bow, and stick some flags in it. And this would be the perfect simple touch to make my, I know it's not a wreath, but my wreath on my front door very, very patriotic and go with the rest of the house. And I think this turned out so cute for like such like a random thing I just decided to do. I got this basket a couple years ago at like a local market, but I will say Hobby Lobby does have similar ones in store if you want to try this out. So simple, so cute, and so easy to do. Okay, and now moving on to this little DIY that I saw on Pinterest. I don't know the creator who did it because I've seen so many versions of it, so I'm sure it's just like one of those things everyone's doing. I thought it would be such a good idea. So you saw I had this picture frame already on my shelf, so I took the backing off of it and I used the mat in it, and I used a fabric that I picked out. You can pick out any fabric that you want. I got this at Hobby Lobby and I cut it out. I hot glued it. I wouldn't recommend hot gluing. I would say there's like spray adhesive you could use that would work better. I saw that in a video someone used after I already did it, so would not recommend the hot glue gun. I hate hot glue. I actually burn myself every single time I use it. And when I was editing this video back, not shown in this video, but it's literally me burning myself on the hot glue because I'm too impatient to just like, I just want to get it done. Maybe try a spray adhesive or even like simple glue, or you could probably tape this down. I was able to get it glued, get it in, and place one of the small American flags. I took it off the stick, just put it in there, and I thought this was so cute, so perfect. And you guys know I like to change out my picture frames anyways for the holidays, so this is so easy. And then when it comes to the next holiday, I could do something similar. And how I mentioned earlier, I love swapping out pictures for the season. So these are ones that I found on Pinterest. I printed out at Walmart Photo, and then I'm gonna put them in here. The original photos that you saw in here were actually ones that I took when me and Mitchell went on our very first like few dates. We went flower picking at a farm. So those are my like everyday decor photos that go into these frames. And then as the seasons, you could see like there was a Christmas one, there's a Halloween one. I've also even used wrapping paper as a background in photos, different things like that. So I was really excited to have simple Americana in these frames because I think it ties really well into the living room with the touches of blue. So I am so in love, and I think this is a really affordable way to switch out wall art if you have it, because wall art can be very expensive, and we all know printing out photos is like a couple dollars, so it's so worth it. And if you struggle with storage, this is a very easy way to have festive decor without, you know, decor stuffed in a closet somewhere, stuffed in a bin. This is an easy way to switch things out. And then to add some fun into my bathroom, I obviously got these hand towels. They're from Amazon. I think they're sweet and simple. That was the whole theme I was going for with this decor for the summer. And I think these hand towels are perfect for my bathroom. And then you guessed it, I added another small flag into my Cosmo flowers. And I just think it's a perfect small touch, but it still adds a little intentional festiveness into the bathroom. And as I mentioned earlier, I spent a lot of time on Pinterest leading up to decorating because I wanted inspiration and I wanted to, see different ideas of what to do. And while I was on there, I saw this really cute and simple American cake idea. And I was like, oh, I could do that, because sometimes when they're too complex, I'm like, I don't know if I could do that, but I could definitely bake a simple cake with simple icing. So that's what we're doing here. It was Memorial Day when I filmed this video, and Mitchell did work on Memorial Day, so I thought it would be a cute way for him to come home and we could still honor the holiday together. So very, very simple cake mix, strawberries, blueberries, icing, and that's it. And the rest is just copying a picture. So I filmed it, thought you guys might want to see it, and I think it turned out so good and so cute, and it was a perfect way for us to still celebrate the holiday even though Mitchell was working. I know Memorial Day already passed, but if you're looking for something for the 4th of July, this was a very easy dessert to make for a party or just for my significant other for no reason other than I felt bad that he was working that day. So you just add the fruit in the shape of a flag, and it was so good and it was so easy to make. I'm all about easy desserts. I'm not one to bake. I don't really know what I'm doing. So following a simple direction and doing this, it looks like you put a lot of effort in, but you really didn't. And look how cute it is and yummy. guys made it to the end of the video, I just want to thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun decorating. I actually did have so much fun filming this, and surprisingly, I enjoyed the DIYs even though they took me way too long. I didn't anticipate that picture frame to take me as long as it did, and I don't know what it is, but me with the hot glue gun, like, I burn myself, I get the glue everywhere. I think it's because I lack patience and I'm like, okay, we can do this quick. So maybe don't go for the hot glue gun. I'm so happy to finally have like some summer patriotic decor in my house. I've never decorated for summer, but I love this. And don't worry, I'll still be on the hunt, and if I find anything else, we will add it into the decor as well. But as always, I just want to thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much for your support. If you like these types of videos, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I love your comments. I appreciate them so much, and I try my very best to get back to every single one. Active on Instagram, TikTok. So if you like short form content, you can find me over there too. Smaller versions of like morning routine and daily life. Yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!